Hey guys, Informed Fitness here again. If I sound a little hoarse, I'm sorry. I just woke up and it's very cold out this morning, and I was outside, went for a jog, and I'm just still like groggy. But anyway, I wanted to make this video real quick because it's when I think of making a video, I like to just shoot it. You know, there's not like a big production behind it, obviously, if you've been watching any of my videos. But anyway. So I went on to my laptop, went on to YouTube, and I saw the Star Wars trailer during the Monday Night Football game this past Monday, and then I saw there was like fan reactions to the trailer, and it was cool. I like watching things like that because a lot of times you see people get really excited and emotional and things like that. And I enjoy seeing things like that, people's emotions coming through and seeing things, it's just something they're so passionate about and things like that. Even if it's something from a certain point of view, as silly as just a movie. But what I want to talk about is that one thing that you could say it bothers me, but I don't know maybe if that's the right word, but it's something I at least think about, is that people when they have these types of reactions to, like, say, a movie trailer, they are so, just overwhelmed with a certain type of emotion when they see these things, when it has to do with something they are very passionate about, like the Star Wars franchise. If I had to relate to that, I would say it would be with the Philadelphia Flyers, the hockey team. Now, I'm still definitely a fan of the hockey team. I love hockey, love going to the games, love watching the Flyers. It's great stuff. But I used to really, really be into the Flyers, like to the point where it was like when they would win, I would be just very emotional and happy, and when they would lose, I would absolutely be crushed and hate it and miserable. When they got knocked out of the playoffs every year, I was like a shut-in for like a week. I mean, I was miserable. And so the point that I want to make in the video is that if you find yourself maybe as one of these types of people, whether it's a sports team or a movie franchise or a comic book franchise or a video game franchise, if you are very emotionally attached to one of these things, or maybe even multiple things like this, these things that have really nothing to do with you, with yourself, then, and I'm not placing any sort of judgment here, but you may want to just take a step back and take a look at your own life and what is going on. And now, I'm not saying at all that you can't be a huge fan of all these different things. It's very healthy to be entertained by things and enjoy things and have hobbies and things like that. You're supposed to. But if you are more worried about whether or not your favorite baseball team wins or loses than you are your own well-being, then you need to rethink things. And I know that 99% of people out there will logically say, of course I'm more worried about my own well-being than I am my favorite baseball team or my favorite movie franchise. But look at what you're doing in your life and see if that's really true. You catch baseball games are, almost every night of the week they play during the season. And if you're catching a baseball game every night of the week, yet your health is suffering, you don't have time to get to the gym, and you're not eating right, then it's like, okay, well, you say that you're more worried about your own health than you are about your baseball team, but you're certainly not acting in that manner. And this doesn't have to be just with like fitness or losing weight or anything like that. It's just your own personal well-being and development in general, and the personal development and well-being of those around you that you love too. People who are huge fans, again, of, say, a baseball team, typically are more worried about that baseball game than they are about the people around them. And I know that, like, yes, logically you say, of course I love my wife or my husband or my kids more than this baseball game, but if you're one of those people that it's like every night of the week you're making sure you catch that baseball game, but it's taking away from certain things with your kids or loved ones or anything like that, then you are not acting in the way that you say what you believe, and obviously what you do is much more important than what you say or think. So, but again, it's not saying that you can't have these things, and it's not saying that if you have tickets to a playoff game for your baseball team and your daughter wants to hang out that day, well, you say, sorry honey, we'll spend the whole day tomorrow. I have tickets for this big, huge game today. So I hope what I'm saying here is being taken with a grain of salt, if that's the phrase I could use. But it's just, the main point, like I've been saying, is that if you feel really emotionally attached to a sports team, a video game franchise, movie franchise, comic franchise, or even something else, maybe it's gardening, I don't know. These things are important it's important to have those things to look forward to and be happy about, but if your biggest passion in life does not have something very directly to do with improving yourself and the people around you that you love, then you should probably really rethink what your passion is. So I guess that's the video, the point I want to make in the video. Hopefully it came across clearly. Like I said, I just woke up and all too. I don't know how this really sounds. But if it sounds good enough, I'm going to watch it, then I'll post it. But anyway, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, Informed Fitness.